actually decided to re-record the last video because I want to be here with you. Like, I want you to see me. I also have moved into my living room space, so we are no longer clustered in the bedroom. Like I said, I am working on an apartment tour, but yeah, I'm really messy. Honestly, I am the person who needs a maid. So, anyway. I want to talk about showing up as your full self and giving yourself the opportunity to grow and giving yourself the opportunity to learn and realizing that kind of like at no point are you going to be complete or full, but where you are right now, like right now is like enough. And it's enough for you to like go now. Like, whatever your goal is, if your goal is like, yo, I'm trying to be that doctor, if your goal is like, I'm trying to go to college for free, if your goal is I'm trying to take that flight to Germany, whatever your goal is, be serious about that goal to yourself. Not to anybody else, just to yourself. Take it seriously and then like go now. Because like where you are right now, honestly, is kind of like, it could be the best that you're ever going to be. Like, you're going to get older, and as you get older, you're like not really going to be able to do all the things that you could do when you were younger. You will get older and wiser, this is true. But only really if you like make mistakes. Like, you are going to make mistakes and like you are going to fail. That is for sure going to happen. It's like, that is like a certainty. Like, you gonna fail. I fail. We are all going to fail. And then we are all going to learn, well, not all of us. Some of us are going to learn from our failures, and then we're going to grow. And we're going to be the great people that we want to be. This is why, for those of you who are actually following my music and listening to it, I put out 2 really bad songs. They were awful. But do you know what they were? Those were trial and error periods for me, because I was able to, 1, work through the songwriting process. I wrote those songs myself. I was able to record. So I got to work through what it is like to record on GarageBand. And then I got through publishing. So my songs are available in Apple Music and Spotify right now. I have also submitted that music to the NPR Tiny Desk 2022 contest. It is not because I thought I was going to win. I did not think I was going to win. I feel like I have no chance at winning. But it was a goal that I set for myself that I accomplished and I learned quite a lot from. And most of that had to do with setting and meeting deadlines, right? Setting and accomplishing goals. Actually writing down and speaking out, performing the songs that I wrote, which is something that in the past, firstly, I did not know how to do. And then secondly, I wasn't good at doing it, right? Because I was in my mind, I was like, oh, this is what it looks like. And I was reading blog posts and stuff and people were writing, oh, this is what it's like, but I hadn't done it. See, it's different when like somebody else does it and then like you do it. And it is a requirement that like you do it. Like, you gotta go do it. Like, I have to go do it. This is another reason why I say, like, I want especially Black women to get really comfortable with all the feelings and just realize that your small wins are as significant as your large failures. Like, every single step is a step nonetheless. Because sometimes when you feel like you failed big, what you don't realize is you wouldn't be able to fail as big if you hadn't come as far. Like, if you have nothing, you also have nothing to lose. Right? So, to those of you who feel like you've failed so much, you've lost so much, or I've lost so much, remember this, in order for me to lose anything, that means I had to have things. And like I've mentioned in all of my other content, I've worked for every single thing that I have. Nothing was given to me. I worked hard for all of it. And the thing that comes with working for your stuff is there's a process that happens where you learn all these things along the way. So the things that I've learned were mostly about the way that people perceive me, the way that I perceive myself, the work that I have literally done, and then what other people are willing to give me credit for. It doesn't take away, though, from the literal things that I've done, the literal things that I've learned, and the skills that I've accomplished along the way. A lot of those skills have had to do with interpersonal relationships and how specifically certain people in power are extremely unwilling to give that up. And therefore, it is critical that people like me and you look at that unwillingness and say, fuck the power. We have to move forward anyway. We don't have a choice. Like, we have to keep going. We have to keep building because there's not another choice. That's just something I want you to think about. I just want you to think about that.